everybody, welcome back to my channel. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great morning. Hope you guys' morning started off great. Also did a get ready with me this morning, so if you haven't seen that, I'll go ahead and put that video at the end of this video so you can watch it. Also, for those who are new to my channel, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, and that would really help me out a lot. And for those who are already subscribed to my channel, welcome and thank you for being here, and much love for all you guys for joining me here today. I'm doing a collab with Emily D. One last hoorah, using our Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. We just felt like, it was so wonderful just using our Jawbreaker palette, for ending the summer with. So we decided to create another look with it. I had given Emily her colors already, the colors, her shades that she was supposed to be using in our first video, which was our summer fling video with our Jeffree Star palette. She gave me my colors, and I used those in that video, and she went and did her own look. So in this video, she's creating a look with the shades that I gave her, and I'm gonna create my own look as well. So I'm feeling more like blue because I'm wearing blue right now. And I just feel like blue is the theme right now. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to try to see if I can accomplish a blue look. All right, so first off, I'm going to go ahead and start with my base. Of course, I have my Mirabella eyeshadow primer. I'm not really too fond of this primer, but I need to pan it out. It's creamy. I just feel like I don't have anything on. I feel like, it's on, but I just feel like it just seeps into your skin. And it just there's nothing there. I feel like nothing's gonna hold my eyeshadow together, because it just feels like it just disappears or something. Or it's like so creamy and soft that, to like maybe oily or greasy maybe at one point, but it's not greasy. It's like a really, really light texture. So I've been using it until, I pan it out, and then I'll move on to another eyeshadow primer. So as my base shade, I'm going to go ahead and use the shade called Cone. Just to give me, some color to my lid here to start off the look. So how's y'all's morning going? I know it's pretty, I'm not sure if it's pretty early for you guys or where we are at. How's y'all's morning been? Or how's y'all's day been going? I hope it's been going well. As for me, it's going good. It's going great. I really enjoyed doing my get ready with me this morning, and I'm enjoying doing this collab with Emily today. So yay. I'm getting back on track with my videos, so there's going to be a lot more get ready with me's. Well, I say a lot more because I do want to talk to you guys more about my experience, my moving experience, and how much I like it, and the conveniences and inconveniences of being moved here, so I would like to share that with you guys as well. I like to bring you into my little world, and what I've been through. So the next shade I want to go ahead and use, I'll go with a smaller, fluffier brush now, is I'm going to use Brain Freeze, which is this light blue shade, because I said we're going to be filling the blues today. So I'm not sure if this even might be too big. Let me see. Maybe I can try more fluffier brush, maybe like this. I don't know. I think that's still too big. Sorry guys, I'm trying to decide what brush to use for the above my crease. Just to kind of. I'll just use this fluffy brush. This is one of my go-tos so far. This is a Cosmopolitan, so it's really like something I got at Ross or at DD's. The first brush I used was the Crown brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. Yes, it's really soft and very fluffy. It's not dense or anything. This one is just a little dense, but not it's fluffy. So let's go ahead and use this shade Brain Freeze. Just to go above the lid. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do one eye on camera, and I'll do the other eye off camera. So I think that'll be best in this case. That won't waste too much time. Okay, so the next thing I'll lay down is this shade called Cute. It's like a greenish, bluish color. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay that down as well. Go ahead and lay it down here on the lid. To me, Cute looks more of like a greenish in person, more like a seafoam blue green, like a seafoam green, but more like on the blue tint. And Brain Freeze is more of like a turquoise sky blue color. So there should be a difference in shade, but I don't see a difference in these. I don't see a difference. But it's just, I feel like it's just mixing in together. I do feel like my palette is starting to feel more. Y'all let me know if y'all have the same experience with y'all's Jeffree Star palettes. As soon as y'all start using them a couple of times, maybe a few times, let me know if y'all start having this issue where it starts to kick up a lot, and then they start to feel like talcum powder instead of actual pigment, like the pigmentation is not there. Let me know if that has happened to y'all's Jeffree Star palettes as well, because I've been experiencing this a lot lately, where my shades are starting to fade and they feel kind of like they're just powdery. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. So I'm using the shade called Soaked. I'm just gonna tap that a little because it just looks like I said, this formula is starting to kind of like not work for me anymore. I don't know if it's a primer or if it's the actual eyeshadow formula itself, because look, this was a nice dark shade and it's not even getting in there. I had to pat it down, but it's like I'm just patting down the color, but it's like it doesn't want to blend. It just kind of just, it's just like, I'm not sure if you understand, what I'm trying to say. It just kind of just goes, but I had to just kind of dab it on here. It's more of a dabbing type of formula once you use it a few times, because I know I've used it before, and I would tap it in and I would blend it in, I'm sorry. But this time I'm having to tap it in to actually get the actual true color of it. Look how it's even fading away. So I really don't like that. I don't like that it's doing that at all. Okay, so, and this was a shade I wanted to be more of like my darker shade, as my outer corner shade. I don't know why it's not performing like how I want it to. I have to work at it. Oh gosh, I don't know if it's just my palette or what it is. I don't know if Emily's also had trouble trying to get that blue to stay on or not. I don't know. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to deepen it up a little bit more. Use a smaller brush with the shade Delicious. I know it's a purple color, but it could turn blue with this blue shade. Just put it in there. Just deepen it up. Okay, it's deepening up. I think I'm using this purple shade called Delicious. Yeah, so it's deepening up the blue here. Okay. What else? I do want to use this brown shade called Tasty as well. But I don't know. I use a blending brush, like a big blending brush here. This one's more dense. See how that goes up here. Just kind of blend out these harsh lines with this brown. Okay guys, I'm already like 11 minutes into this video and this like eyeshadow is not performing for me. It's not performing how I want it to. It's starting to get a little bit, it's starting to get a little muddy. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Why is doing that to me? I'm going back into that blue shade called Soaked and just try to blend that in. Okay. All right, so for the last shade I'm going to go ahead and use is I'm going to use this Jawbreaker shade. It has a shimmer to it, so I'm gonna go ahead and maybe I should wet the brush and then put it on. I don't know if I should wet the brush or not. I'm gonna try to put it on without the wetting the brush. Try to put it on like this. I'm gonna go ahead and wet the brush, okay guys? So this is how it's looking now. Come off camera, you know, try to see what I can do to make it look a little better. Alright everybody, so this is the final finished look, you know, using my Jawbreaker palette. I really did like the way this turned out. Even though my palette is starting to wear off on the pigmentation or the formula, you know, as far as the powder is starting to feel like it's more loose, and I have to work a little bit harder now with the formula. Let me know if you're having the same issues with y'all's Jeffree Star palettes, because I'm noticing that with, you know, with my Jeffree Stars, that Jeffree Star palettes is the same thing, that they don't wear the same after using it, after maybe 1 or 2 uses, you know, that you get out of it. Then it starts to look like, you know, the eyeshadow powders are starting to look more like talcum powder, you know, and I don't know, it just doesn't perform the same. And I don't get that kind of performance from other palettes that I've had for quite a while. And you know, Jeffree Star is, you know, a pretty expensive brand. So y'all let me know if y'all are also getting those, if y'all experiencing that type of you know, problem or issue, you know, with his palettes, you know, where the powders are just starting to look more like talcum powder than just pressed pigments or anything like that. So what I did use was, so I went ahead and curled my lashes, and I used my primer, my Lancome eyeshadow primer, and then I also used my Maybelline Sky High mascara. And then for my top lash line, I went ahead and I used my Kohl marker pen eyeliner. I used that. It gave me a thick line on the top lash line. And reason being is because I did want to use this by Sachet, the Sachet brand. I got this in my Slay Glam box. I really wanted to try it out, and I like the way it's still, I mean, I like the way it feels. It feels like it's water based, but then it dries really quick. And I use that for, I'm sure you can see a little blue on top of the thick part of the eyeliner here. You can see a little bit of that blue, so I used some of this there as well. And then for my bottom lash line, I went ahead and I used my navy blue eyeshadow eyeliner. I'm sorry, my navy blue eyeliner in Absolute New York. I think I got this in one of these beauty supply stores, and I went ahead and I smudged it in with a brush. So I don't have any eyeshadow at the bottom. This is really just all eyeliner, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, what I used for the finishing look. So thank you for joining me here today. Go ahead and watch Emily's video. I linked her video down below, so you can go watch her after watching my video, or if you're coming from her video, or if you're coming from after watching her video, you know, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Give me a like if you did. Also subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thank you. Have a great, wonderful morning. Bye.